Hey guys, what's up? Hi. Welcome to Zen in the Void. I am Zen and this is the Void. Welcome to my community, our community actually. As I was saying in the Divine Masculine video, I am not feeling well today. I've been in bed all day because I haven't been feeling well. The life of a person with a chronic disease, they spend a lot of days in the bed or just inside at least once a week, but anyways, or a few times a week, who knows. But enough of that. I decided to do something fun. Doing tarot just really gives me a lot of energy, makes me very happy, to help whomever these messages can resonate for. And I decided to, I didn't even really decide to, like when you just start doing something, like, and you feel like you're being controlled to, like, I don't know if everyone ever felt like puppeted or like someone is controlling their actions or like making them do something. But I just started doing like a twin flame reading. So this is a pick a card. Basically, this is a pick a card. That's what it ended up being for different divine relationships. These are divine relationships. That means between partners who are most likely supposed to be together. I saw 111 and I saw 123. So, it feels good already. So welcome to my channel. If you're back, welcome back. So much love to you. Thank you for supporting. And if you're new, what's good? What's popping? Stay a while, no one's rushing you to stay, subscribe, take your time. Even though I'm in my robe and I'm chilling, like I still like to be a little, I like to be a little drippy or whatever. I gotta feel vibed, you gotta have a shoulder, one side off the shoulder. This is square, you know what I'm saying? Square. Cool drip. I'm just silly, y'all. So yeah, but this is a divine partnership, kind of twin flame divine counterpart, like pick a card. So I have the 3 groups up. Since I already took the cards out, I'm just gonna hold these crystals. Like, I'm sorry this is so janky, but like, you pick a crystal and take a moment and you can choose. This one is Amethyst. The one in the middle is a Lapis Lazuli, and the last one is Emerald, which is my favorite. But don't pick it because it's my favorite. But yeah, here's the beautiful Merkaba Amethyst, Lapis Lazuli, that deep blue, so beautiful, and then Emerald. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the Amethyst, or group 1. And wow, and I also, yeah, we'll get to that. But anyways, okay, let's get right into it. So Spirit had I'm not even gonna shit, like, I'm not kidding y'all. Spirit is impressing me. Like, I'm impressed with Spirit, because I'm like shuffling these cards, and basically how Spirit had it come out, I didn't ask for like a certain setup. I was just like, let's do 3 groups, because I didn't know how I wanted to go about receiving the message. But I was like, let's do 3 different groups, 3 different scenarios, 3 different relationship types. And Spirit was like, say no more. And Spirit ended up literally putting each 8 cards exactly came out for each group. I just want to say that Spirit did that. I'm just shuffling and it's flying out. Spirit made 8 cards come out each group, and the first 4 are one person. I'm getting, like, it's so crazy because each group has their own specific vibe. Like, each group of 4, like group 1, you have one group of 4, one group of 4. Both sides are like one person in the relationship and the other side is the other person. So that's how I'm going to be reading it, because that's how it came out. It's very, very specific, and I'm swooned, honey. So let's get right into it. So group 1, beautiful. All right, so the energy of group 1, this first person in this relationship, I'm not going to say gender. I'm not going to say whether it's a divine feminine or masculine, it's just is whoever it resonates for. So the first person in group 1, the first person in the partnership, this person is going through a feeling. You got the 8 of Swords. There's lots of swords card here, lots of air elements. So I feel like this first person could in group 1, or one of the people in the relationship for group 1, could be a Gemini, because I also have the devil card, and I believe that's a Gemini card. I can double check that, fact check that, fact check me for me. I'll check too, but you check as well. But I feel like one of the people in the group is a Gemini, or there's air, so someone's an air sign, or it could be a fire sign as well, because there's lots of wands here as well. But anyways, this first person in group one of the people rather in the relationship, this person is feeling imprisonment or entrapment and self-victimization. They're feeling like they are definitely, being, there's an interference in their life. There's something affecting them and making them feel imprisoned to it. And they're a victim to it. And they have hope. And so they'll be reaching out probably to the other person that they're in a relationship with, whoever, however it resonates. They'll be reaching out because they have hope and they're in despair. They have hope that someone will help them overcome the situation. They're in despair. They'll be reaching out. I asked what is it they're imprisoned to? Like, what are they entrapped? What are they a victim to? And that's when the devil card in the upright came out. So this person is a victim to materialism, deception, manipulation, just that devil energy. Like, they're probably caught in the 3D, caught up in, a masquerade, like masking themselves, being deceitful, caught up in money, very worldly things. And they feel like, like they're in despair about it. Like they feel like they have hope though. So even though they feel entrapped and imprisoned by this thing, they have hope and they're reaching out. Like I'm getting that you are their hope. Whoever the other person is in the relationship, the other person brings them hope. And then the Princess of Cups came out in the upright, and that's about serendipity, happy surprises, a dreamer, sensitivity. So this other person, they need that in their life. They need a happy surprise. They need something that's gonna, fulfill them once more and kind of show them like, okay, there's better things in the world. Dreaminess, a sensitivity. They want to feel their emotions again. They don't want to be in this devil energy anymore. The other person they're in a relationship with, however, this person feels heartbroken for some reason. This person is grieving. Maybe they're feeling heartbroken by this first person, and they're grieving this person. This person could have broken their heart, or something in life could have broken their heart if it wasn't the person they're in a relationship with or a partnership with. Because, you may have met each other, you may not have, or maybe you've been going back and forth with each other. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. This is general. But this other person in the relationship, is suffering from heartbreak. They need rest and restoration. They need to think. They need to just kind of like, their hands are up and they're like, look, I need time to think. I need to rest. So it could have been because of things that this other person did to them. Maybe something, heartbreaking to them. Maybe needing some time away from this person. This person could be sucking them dry because they're in this devil energy. But this person's tired. They need rest. They literally have 2 wands cards in the reverse. So it's like almost like their passion is like stunted completely. But next, anyways, for this second person in group one, in this group one partnership, they got the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So they're about ready to give up, their confidence is destroyed. They feel overwhelmed. They're just tired. They're like overworked. They're burnt out, and they're ready to give up. And their confidence is just trashed, for whatever reason. Then you have they have the 6 of Wands in the reverse. That's about an excess of pride. They don't get any recognition for what they do, and they feel punished. They feel like they're being punished, for whatever, maybe they just feel like whatever's going on with them is like just not fair to them. They're very prideful, this other person in the relationship, and they don't get any recognition for what they do, so it could be something just affecting them in life that has nothing to do with this other person, or it could be because of this other person. This person is hopeful even though they're, in this state of despair because of materialist devil reasons, and this other person is just like tired and heartbroken and needing rest and very prideful. They want to give up. They don't have any confidence, but they have pride. They definitely have pride. So that's what's going on for that first partnership. I don't know. Yeah. I might pull one card or whatever. Let's see if Spirit has like a card that could kind of like come up. I wanted each group to have like 10 minutes. So let's get one more card out here. Spirit, where could this union end up? Where could this union end up? Just give me a card or two, Spirit. Clear and concise. Where could this partnership end up? Give me a card or two, Spirit. Clear and concise, if anything. If anything. Oh, wow, Spirit. Ooh, wow. Okay, so I got the 9 of Wands out here for this partnership. So there's lots of passion that is possible between this union, it looks like. Lots of passion, lots of action. And there's a resilience to this relationship. There's a grit. That you guys are definitely on your last, like, if this is something that has been keeping you two apart or messing up your relationship, this is the last thing that's going to break you guys up or like cause you to be in separation any longer or just going through a hard time. You guys are resilient together. Spirit says that there's a resilience. And I can tell because even though there's all of these cards, it's so crazy. Like all of these cards of like disappointment and all that stuff. It's just like there's still this element of hope for each person. One person just needs sensitivity and serendipity, something fresh and new, something that brings them more hope and positivity. And this other person just needs literal rest and support and just like reassurance. So lastly, I have some messages here that I channeled from Spirit. So this is kind of fun, something to do. You know me, I love picking some stuff out of a cup, honey. But let's see. Let's grab a couple. This is for the first person. I'm going to pull this out for the first person, the person suffering from this devil energy. What message do they have for the other person, Spirit? Let's see. I'm excited. Being with you makes everything better, right? So being with you makes everything better. It makes everything right. Wow, that's beautiful. That's like really touching. So this first person definitely... You bring a lot of, they could be, because they're suffering from devil energy, they could be like sucking you dry over here. And this other, for this other person, probably not intentionally, but they definitely want you to know that you literally bring them the hope that they are looking for. You see that? That's dark. That's some dark, dingy energy, and you bring them hope. And you give them the sensitivity and the dreaminess and the serendipity, like the happy surprises that they feel like they need to keep going. So that's beautiful. And how does this other person feel, Spirit? What message do they have? Okay. This one's funny to me because when I channeled it, I heard it through the song, Can We Talk for a Minute? So that's what I got. Can we talk for a minute? Yeah, can we talk, honey? So this other person wants to talk for a minute. They want to approach you with the vibe and the intention of like maybe starting over or just meeting you for the first time. Take it how it resonates. But they definitely they're wanting you. They're wanting to approach you. They want you, and you definitely in this, not you, like whoever it applies for. So it must be you, the person watching, this person in this devil energy. But either way, the other person definitely wants to talk to you. So one person wants to talk for a minute, and this other person definitely feels like the other person makes life better for them. So that was group 1. Loved it. Okay, I can't edit right now, guys, like I was saying in my Divine Masculine video, because my editing app that I just paid for an annual subscription, it's like literally, it is just it ain't right. It's literally not right. It is just not, it ain't right. It's not allowing me to edit my video. Like, I'm editing the videos fine, but it's not allowing me to export them. So it's kind of a waste of time to sit there, take your time, edit, spend hours editing, a video just for it to, not export. And then all your work was for no reason, So I'm just doing it like this. So second group number 2, the Lapis Lazuli. Honey, that royal stone right there. Okay, so let's lay these cards out, honey, shall we? All right. All right. This is beautiful. This is making me feel a lot better. Love is just a beautiful thing, honey. I don't care what nobody says this single chick here. I'm not even in love, but love is just beautiful. I love love. And divine love at that. But anyways, yeah, okay, so group 2. Okay, like I told group 1, I'll fill you in on the same details. So how I'm doing this reading is Spirit so happened to make 8 cards come out for each group, and the first 4 cards represents one person in the partnership, in the relationship, and the second group of 4 represents the other person in this divine partnership. So we're going to start with person number 1, which is going to be on this side right here. So let's hop right in, hun. But yeah, the first card out, we got the Queen of Swords. So someone definitely, it's in reverse. So this first person here is feeling very cold-hearted and cruel and bitter. You know, just very reckless spending, living beyond their means, false success. Just very reckless. 2 cards that have something about being reckless on it. So recklessness. They're taking advantage of other people. Someone's taking advantage of them. It's just this constant cycle of just like inconsideration, manipulation, just cruelty and bitterness. And you know, this person is very abundant and they have prosperity and security. This group right here, group number 2, this vibe of this group gives me the vibe that the 2 of you are together, or you're about to get together. So if you're not together now, you're going to get together soon, or maybe you're just like, you know, messing around right now, but y'all going to make it official. But you'll see why I'm saying that. So even though this person is in this space of like cruelty, bitter, cold-hearted, reckless spending, reckless living beyond their means, false success, you know, being taken advantage of or taking advantage of others in consideration, they also have this abundance, prosperity, security here with the King of Pentacles. Wow, that was like interesting to me. So they're successful, but it's false success. And this other person in the relationship, person number 2, the first card that came out with them is success. How about that? Success. So, you know, this person number 2 is very charitable. They're generous. They share. That's giving me the vibe that they're probably sharing their riches with this other person. This other person could be using them. You know, just like, you know, taking advantage of them and not considering them and just kind of using their riches to just make themselves look better, perhaps. I don't know what you guys' relationship dynamic is, but that's something that's just coming out. I'm not saying it's malicious, but it is a cold-hearted, cruel, bitter energy to this person over here. But let's get deeper into it because it gets a little deeper. So the second person is generous, charitable, shares their wealth, you know, because they're curious, they're restless. They feel like they don't have much else to be doing right now, maybe, but they have a lot of mental energy. Maybe they have a lot of mental energy to spare this other person. Maybe they're interested in healing this other person, maybe being there for them. You know what I'm saying? Being there for them and all of that. Because the next card they have is the Ace of Wands. So they have plenty of mental energy, they could be a fire sign, they could be an air sign. Either way, they have their coins. There's 2 pentacle cards here, 1 sword, 1 wand. So they have coins. They're secure with their coins. They have plenty of mental space, and they have lots of energy and passion towards this other person, or just in life in general. Person number 2 in group 2. But yeah, this person is creative. They have willpower. They're inspired. They have desire, perhaps towards this other person. Maybe they see a lot of potential in them, and even though this person is going through some cold-hearted feelings, some cruelty and bitterness, this person is like, look, I will share my wealth with you. You don't have to be cold-hearted. You don't have to be that way. I will provide security for you, you know, so that we can grow together, perhaps. Because this next card that I have out for person number 2 is balancing decisions. That we got the 2 of Pentacles in the upright. So balancing decisions, priorities, and adapting to change. So this person is probably making this other person a priority in their life. you know. They're adapting to the changes that this person brings into their life, or because it came out last, they could be like, making choices to leave this person. I don't know, take it as it resonates. Or like I said, they're making a lot of space for this person in their lives. That's what it looks like to me with all of these other, or this person could be taking advantage. Person number one could be taking advantage of person number two's generosity. And person number two is going to be like, look, I need to balance some things. I need to make some changes. And they might make a decision to walk away from person number one because they are cruel and cold-hearted. So it's either, the first scenario or the second. Either this person number two wants to be here for person number one, or person number two is about to make some changes with person number one, because person number one is just not, cutting it. But just like I did for group one, because this didn't take me very long to read, it's a little less complicated than the first one, I guess. I'm just going to pull a card to tell us where this partnership could end up, like maybe one or two cards that can tell us like what could happen with this partnership. So Spirit, what's gonna happen? What could possibly happen between what's the energy between these two people in group two? What is to become of this group two relationship type, rather? This relationship type, what could come of it, Spirit? Where will they end up? What could become of it? I hate when cards flip over but don't like fly out. This one kind of came out, so I'm just gonna take it. We got the Four of Wands in the upright. That's fire element, fire, The card says completion. So something is going to be completed here. Maybe someone will be healed. Maybe the relationship will come to a completion, as in a close. Maybe you'll find out next week on this episode of Zen in the Void. I'm kidding. Okay, home, community, celebration. So yeah. You guys, this person number two, definitely, it's almost like person, how to be like, save a hoe, Captain Save a Hoe. Not saying that person number one is a hoe or anything like that, but they're cruel and they're bitter and they're just like, kind of like, fake successful, and living beyond their means, and they're spending all their money and kind of just being reckless towards this other person. This other person is like, I can handle it. I got it. This other person, maybe you guys together will create a community in a home with one another and celebrate that home life. So that's a beautiful outcome. Let's pull some messages to see, how person one feels about person two. So this cold-hearted, cruel, bitter person, what message do they have for person number two? How do they feel about person number two, Spirit? I think I pulled this one out already, did I? No. Yeah, so that's crazy. Spirit is on point, y'all. Spirit wants person number two to follow through. Maybe person number two is telling person number one, look, I know you've been hurt. I know your life. You've gone through some shitty shit, You've seen some fucked up shit and people may have broke your heart. Maybe you've been, experiencing like poverty, with all this reckless spending and false success and things like that. Maybe you're on a downward spiral, but I'm coming through for you. I'm gonna love on you and I'm gonna create a home with you and I love you. And maybe this person is saying legitimately, like, I just want you to follow through with what you're saying. And maybe that follow through is all person number one needs in order to, like, do better in their life, Beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, person number two. How does person number two feel about person number one? How does the generous person feel about person number one? Very generous person here. Look at you. I love it. Let's start over. Wow. So person number two, this generous person, just wants to start over with this other person, like probably like, look, I've seen the worst of you, or we've probably gone through some fucked up stuff, but let's just start over and let's just do this right. We could do this. And then person number one is just like, well, just follow through, follow through with what you want to do with me, and you know, on the love that you say that you have for me. Maybe person number one just hasn't, you know, had anyone follow through for them and truly love them. That's what I'm kind of feeling intuitively, which is like, oh, you know, I get it. You know, that's why a lot of toxic people act out, because they've just seen so much toxic shit, you know. Like I was telling group number, I think I told y'all about my app and why I'm not editing the video. This video, I thought it was going to be like 45 minutes long, but it might end up just being about like 35 minutes long, which is cool with me. You know, the shorter the better. I just wanted each person to have like their allotted time, but you know, sometimes some things take time and some things are shorter. Okay, I just thought I should shuffle those a little bit more since we're pulling out other cards. Let me put these back with the other helper cards. It's just so funny that y'all gotta watch my, like, I'm just such a perfectionist, you know. I'd rather just be able to edit videos and have them all perfect and cool with cool transitions and things like that. But Spirit is really, I think, Spirit has been working on me, y'all. Spirit has really been trying to get me to be a lot more flexible and adaptable and really temper my emotions, like my anger. I have anger issues, or I used to have a lot of anger issues. A lot less now, you know. But nonetheless, it was there at some point. So this is actually helping a lot. The fact that things are just not going exactly how I want them to. So, all right, we are moving on to group number 3. Ooh, the emerald, this beautiful emerald. Oh my God. The emerald is the stone of self-love. When I get married, I low-key like want my like ring to be an emerald, like my wedding ring. So I just thought I should say that, because that's just a fire ass. It's almost like we're promising each other to love ourselves first and put ourselves first, you know. Thus always, you know, having enough love to give one another. I don't know if that makes sense or if that's corny or whatever, but I just like it. And green is just I'm a Virgo. I love green. Like, oh my God, green has always been my favorite color since I was a child. Anyways, let's hop right into it. Group 3, enough about me. So like I explained to group 1 and 2, how spirit is so amazing and clutch. So for each group, 8 cards exactly came out for each group, and Spirit literally separated. Spirit is dope. I just gotta say that. Spirit, like, the first 4 cards are the first person in this partnership. The second 4 cards are the second person. So this 4 card, this person over here is person number 1. These 4 cards represent person number 2. And it'll fit however it resonated. I'm not going to say, you know, this is DF over here, DM. No, it's however it resonates. So, yeah, let's get right into it, group 3. Okay, so for group 3, this first person could possibly be an earth sign. Just throwing that out there. And the second person could be a water sign. I'm just saying that because, like, of how many, like, element cards are in each group. And there's 2 pentacles over here and 2 cups over here. So it could be earth sign with a water sign. However it resonates. You know, each group is, like, this is general. So it could be, like, multiple different, really, like, couples. You know, even if it's in the same group, it might be different circumstances, but very similar. Anyways, honey, y'all get it. I'm just a Virgo, so we just be like we be on 100. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 mentally. But anyways, group number 3, this person number 1, we got the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's a lack of passion with this person. This person feels uninspired. They feel not motivated. They just don't have any motivation, inspiration, or passion. This group actually gives me the vibe that these 2 people are together in a relationship. They're together, but things are stale, perhaps. And I'm just throwing that out there. If that, you know, take it as it resonates. Possible, that's just a possible scenario. And not only do they feel uninspired, no passion, no motivation, maybe in life or in this relationship, I don't know, however it resonates, they feel a sense of familiarity. Maybe things that they're doing in their daily lives or in this relationship is just like familiar. Maybe they're just tired of, you know, the old beaten path. You know, they have happy memories of how things used to be. So maybe life used to be better, or the relationship used to be better, but they're definitely going through some healing personally. So this person number 1 is definitely healing. They're thinking back to happy thoughts and they're very familiar with what's going on. This is a card of like kind of pleasure, so maybe they're going into an emotion, like healing themselves emotionally, and just kind of like with happy memories and things that are familiar to them that they love. But I also get the vibe that they're very familiar with this relationship, kind of to the point where it's like kind of stale. The next card out is the Three of Pentacles in the upright. This card is about teamwork, collaboration, and building. That's why I said I feel like these two people are together already, because I feel like either this person feels a lack of passion and inspiration in this relationship, or like in life in general, maybe at work, I don't know, but I kind of feel like they're together already. But there's teamwork, building, collaboration, but there's also confusion, brutality, and chaos. So whether it be at work, on the home front, or in in this relationship, there's a confusion here. There's a brutality here with this person. There's chaos for this person, probably due to the lack of passion, inspiration, and motivation they have within this partnership. Maybe it's stale. Maybe you guys need to freshen it up. Who knows? However it resonates. Person number 2, you got the Two of Cups in the reverse. That's about imbalance, broken communication, tension. This person feels unbalanced. Communication isn't happening. There's a tension there. You got the Temperance card in the upright. That's about taking the middle path, patience, and finding a means. So this person is probably very neutral. Person number 2, you're very neutral. You probably are like the last person to talk about what's going on. This first person gives me the feeling that they do. That's probably why they have chaos, brutality, and confusion. And they're healing though. So I feel like if anyone's talking here, it might be this person, but let's see here. And I say that because also, not only is this person has Temperance in the upright, so they're taking the middle path, they're tempering their emotions and finding the means. Maybe they're just spending a lot of time kind of like doing work, but not with this other person. Maybe you guys are just not working together and you're doing work on your own, maybe inner healing, right? So if you're not together, maybe you broke up to heal, but you guys know you want to be together, or who knows how it's set up. But this person number 2 has the Princess of Wands in the reverse. That's about having a lack of direction, procrastination, and creating conflict. So this person over here gives me the vibe that they're procrastinating with this partnership. They don't know where they even wanted to go. They're not talking about anything. It's causing problems. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, you like a person or you want to be with them, right? But you're not actively like taking steps. You don't even have a sense of direction to go in to even, take leadership in finding direction. They also have the Seven of Cups in the upright. So they could be searching for purpose. Both people seem like they're definitely trying to heal themselves emotionally. This person number 1 is healing emotionally. Maybe some past life trauma, some past trauma, and from earlier times in their lives with this happy memories and all that. Person number 2 is searching for the purpose. They feel like they don't have a purpose in life. They have all these choices. They're daydreaming about what they really want to do in life. Maybe they're just trying to find what it is they truly want to do, while the other person is healing from, past emotional trauma. So person number 2, they're probably lacking direction, procrastinating, creating conflict, and there's tension and an imbalance and broke communication, and neutrality, because they're just like, I just want to find my purpose, I'm daydreaming about all these things I want to do. And both of you guys are kind of like, in your own world, it seems. So yeah, group number 3, y'all, I sense a rift between you two. I'm going to pull a card like I did for group 1 and 2 about where, this partnership can end up, group 3. Group 3 relationship types. Relationship types for group 3, clear and concise messages, Spirit. Where would this partnership end up? What? I feel like I just threw the cards. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna shuffle that over. I didn't really feel that in my heart and in my, in my third eye. So, Spirit, where can relationship type 3, group 3, where could this partnership end up? Wow. It came out in the reverse, so I'm gonna take it. But I mean, who knows? I may have to like clarify it or something. But it's the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Um, I should know this card by heart by now. And I do. I just forget. Anyways, this is about having strings attached, being stingy, and having power and dominion over the other person. So, where this thing could end up with where you guys are now, you know, there's gonna be this stinginess because both of you are needing things. One person needs healing, one person wants to find their purpose, and they're stingy. Maybe you guys need to take some time apart. Someone is seeking power into me over the other person. You guys are probably both being stingy with your energy and your time because there's things that you both need yourselves. Both of you guys need something in life that you're probably not finding with each other because you're not working together right now. And it's probably because you both need two different things in life, and you know, being with each other is just not helping you probably find it. So you know, spirit, you know, you might need some time apart. Any type of guidance, spirit. I didn't do this for any other group, but I just feel the need to do it for you guys, group number 3. So any advice, spirit, or any silver lining advice for group number 3, spirit, clear and concise. Silver lining or some good advice. Wow, okay, I don't know. I don't know. So, we got the 5 of Swords in the upright. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. I forget exactly. So, yeah, this doesn't look good. I don't know what's going on with you guys, group 3. If this is the divine partnership, you guys might really need some time apart. You know, who knows? We're going to pull some messages for you guys in a sec. But this card, the 5 of Swords, is about winning at all costs, you know? Even if that means being sneaky. So you guys could end up having this sneaky kind of like win at all costs, like just sneaky mentality towards each other because you guys are needing healing or you're needing something spiritually, emotionally. For you guys might need to kind of take some time and focus on yourselves. Yeah, I got the literally I got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. That's all about taking some time, going within, listening to your intuition, nurturing yourself, tending to the things you need to tend to in your life. So I feel like Spirit is really trying to tell you guys in group 3, this is a divine partnership. So you're definitely probably meant to be together. But in order for this relationship to like evolve and keep going on an upward spiral, you probably have to spend some time apart, you know, or just get some alone time, some you time, you know. So Spirit, what messages, how does person 1 feel about person number 2? How does person 1 feel about person number 2? This person that is healing themselves emotionally, feeling like a lack of passion, uninspired, no motivation. How does this person feel towards person number 2? Wow, okay. I don't know, that one fell out, but I grabbed this one, so maybe it was 2 messages. I don't know. Wow. I want you. Person number 1 definitely wants person number 2. Even though they're healing, it's like they want to talk about it. You know, they want to build with you. They want to work as a team with you, person number 2. They want to work. They want to figure this out together. You know, they want you. Even if they are needing, you know, they're healing. So they're ready to be with you. But you're probably, you know, feeling a little crazy because you maybe want other choices and you're daydreaming about other things in life and finding your purpose. Maybe because you don't know what your purpose is, you're just feeling like, you know, like I can't offer you the passion, the inspiration, and the motivation that you seek. So, you know, even though person number 1 wants you, person number 2, you know, how could you offer a person something that you don't even have yourself? Who knows? You know, I'm just channeling at this point. I'm not even trying to, you know, tell you guys what to do. But okay, how does person number 2 feel about person number 1, Spirit? How does person number 2 feel about person number 1? Wow. Spirit number... person number... Y'all are cute. I'm finna cry. Person number one says, I want you. They want to work as a team. They want to build. You see that? That Three of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles is material success, material abundance, happy home life. You see that? You see that cube? I was about to say cube. You see this triangle here, this pyramid? That is the most solid structure. Person number one wants solid structure. Person number one says, person number two, I want you. Person number two says, meet me halfway. Meet me halfway. You know? And that makes so much sense because it's like, if we're going to do this, we got to meet each other halfway. I can't just give you inspiration and passion. I'm trying to find that for myself. I am in a state of debauchery. I'm trying to find my cups. I'm trying to find my passion. I'm daydreaming. I'm trying to find passion myself. I don't even have direction. Meet me halfway. That is freaking beautiful. That's all I have for you guys. Oh my God, it filled me up with so much joy to do this. I'm so glad the Spirit led me to do this. I really hope it resonated. Let me know down in the comments. This is a safe space to share. You know, I'll share some, I'll share, I'm not against it. I'm an open book usually about a lot of things. So I'm sending you guys so much love. I love you so much. Peace. See you in the next one.